Boom. Hey Internets, had an interesting question from Sam, and he said, what's your opinion on using your own name for your clothing brand rather than creating one? Thought that was interesting, so I want to weigh in on it. I have made several videos. I'll put a card to one about creating an original name for your logo. Also, I'm going to take this opportunity. People will email me or message me all the time asking if I can come up with a name for them, and I honestly find it really strange. I don't know, like, or the answer is no. I have a lot of things to do, but in terms of coming up with a brand, it's something I always keep a file open, and if I come up with a concept or a name, I'll kind of jot it all down so I could use it as a springboard, or sometimes the name actually hits me and I have a file on my Evernote where I can constantly collect names, and then it coincides with other files where I'm coming up with titles of seasons and that sort of thing, and themes, so that that can all springboard ideas. So in terms of originality for a name, I did a video on that. So, but the essence of it was that just keep it ongoing. That way, when you really have a time to launch, then you can have maybe a few different options of a name that you can think of or use. As far as using your own name, the original line I came out with in 2007 was Jon Phenom, and there's good and bad things about it. I think typically it's a very designer thing to do, so it can feel very exclusive. If you're doing streetwear with it, hopefully there's something attached to your name. A few years earlier than that, for myself, I was doing handmade denim, so it was a premium denim line with cut and sew apparel as well. I think so having said that, that's maybe something that can be a plus or a minus. I think people feel like they're just supporting you, so if you don't have like a launch or a name or something to attach yourself with marketing wise, as like a milestone, it might be tough for people to kind of get behind it. Whereas if you had a general name, X, whatever that name is, enter whatever name you could be thinking of, that's more of a team, right? So people could get behind that. Oh, I do marketing for this brand. I do, design for this brand or production for this brand, rather than when it's a name, it just sounds like they're doing it for you, like the person, whoever's name it is. Now, there's in general though, what I'll say about names, people will say is, do you think this is a dope name or a bad name? For the most part, as long as it's reasonably good or reasonably not bad, it doesn't matter what I think or a lot of other people think. It's what you can make it to be. It's what it can become and what you do with it that makes it a great line. There's a ton of brands that make millions of dollars that have a corny name. That you come up with a better name, but they did it. So, and it's attached to that name and that brand. Other than that, just originality, so you can avoid any kind of trademark infringement, madness. Hope that helps. Any other questions, please drop it all down below. Follow me on social media when you get a chance. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.